Starting my stream. I gotta get stream avatars and stuff up. Are you still gonna read the Reddit stories? I don't know. I didn't put that in my stream title. Blizzard. We're gonna assume he is. I'll add it into the title. Inside the rod, body, mind, and soul gone lost. 5 long nights. Actually, I might skip the playlist to that. Hold on. Let me turn on loop. Let me keep the music bot. That should have been it. Even when you give it hard. Forgotten broken souls. Alright, that's good enough. I'll have to see what's missing some other time. And I'll never be the same. That's outlaw, outlaw. So, walked away and left inside the dark. Body, mind, and soul gone lost. So I can see that. But I don't see the things Cytos was talking about. Drifts away. Time has run out. Oh god, I didn't mean to open all this. Jesus Christ, that scared me. Just give me my chat back. No, Zytos, no. Oh, that's what I meant to ask Amber about, was how to get soundboards to where I can hear them too. Um, Ignore that. Still trying to set something up. Oh, yeah, I'll ask later. If I remember. I probably won't. Blizzard, the plan was Blizzard was gonna read some Reddit stories and we were gonna like react to them while I'm playing, but I don't know where Blizzard went. So probably will happen later. How did I do this? Is it shuffling? What the fuck? It just ignored the playlist. What the fuck? I had it on loop for a reason. What the shit? There we go. I do like that song though. Alright, now we're gonna do this and make sure that I have the right game audio on. Underworld, man, you ain't no king.
I am back.
There's Blizzard. I was telling
Huh?
Zaitos how the plan was for you to read Reddit stories, but I don't,
Oh, I see.
I don't know when you're gonna start that. I also gotta turn the
Um,
music down for myself. Hold on, I can
okay.
barely hear. Or maybe I just shoved the game too low. Underworld, man, you ain't no king.
I don't know if Amber's lurk command's working.
For what?
Oh, wait. Amber's lurk command is broken.
Oh,
I thought it wasn't, like, registering, but it was, it read me a different username than my own. Okay. Let me get Instagram.
did I save after getting my 50 points? I guess I did.
Can I look at this person's profile, please? Thank you. Okay. Okay.
Oh, you know what? Actually, it's probably a volume mixer thing I gotta
This
do.
is an old one we've read. Because I'm trying to find where we are currently. It just
Hmm.
says I ruined my life by cheating on my wife.
That'll do it. That
Okay.
will do it.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna eat first and then we can go on these stories.
Oh, okay, hold on. That's why. It's because of my volume mixer settings. So I'm gonna turn Mega Man way up. Oh, that might be a little too loud.
GUN is rerunning with I'm thinking these are the K-pop stars, Rukodo, Chinatsu. Oh, Caesar's rerunning. You gonna grab that one, Rita?
Probably not. She's got a bad timing.
Really?
She's rerunning with Jufufu, right? Or Yishun. No, Astra's with Yishun. Who sees a rerunning with?
Yeah, let's see. Oh no, I was trying to read the thumbnail, but they don't talk about the actual roadmap. Ew. Okay.
Eh.
Let me just look at Sherry's server then.
Oh yeah, in this game it's the hawk.
Dude,
Dude,
I saw a Twitter post basically getting really upset about Orpheus's in-game design, saying how it doesn't match the trailer, and I don't see it.
who?
You know the redhead chick next to Seed?
Oh,
So yeah, it's because in the 2D trailer, when you see the side view, she looks really serious and like really threatening,
mm,
and then the in-game model they showed, she looks really soft,
mm-hmm.
and the dude's upset about that.
That sounds stupid.
It's dumb as shit.
Come feel the wrath of sorrow. I forgot about this part. This game was pretty ahead of its time. This person says they transcended gender.
Right?
See, why don't the rainbow people say that?
I transcended gender.
Yeah.
I guarantee you, someone with a really fragile eagle is gonna like fucking take offense to that and be like, "You're not better than me." I can only think of 3
Start
different
acting
people that
like a
do
4-year-old, you might be.
that. Burrito, people going by different names makes me mad. Okay, I'm sorry,
Ah, I see, I see.
but I'm not gonna get mad at my mommy for calling me a different name to my actual birth name. She
That's
called me
different.
Cupcake.
I wasn't ready for that. Might as well delete myself now. And then me. There's so much suicide in game in these Mega Man games.
I'm getting money again, dude. Oh my god.
Huh?
My order, because I ordered chicken strips and mozzarella sticks. Guess what I didn't get?
What?
Chicken strips. This song is just AIDS. Oh my god.
What song?
Sonic.
Oh, Sonic. Hi, Jerry.
I'm missing half my meal. I wanted chicken strips, bro.
Jay, bring Blizzard some chicken strips. Playing Mega Man. Enjoying the day off, which I should have been far more productive. But I started at the end, and that's what matters. I got a little bit done today. Look at the wrist. Oh, fuck. Please, Robert. Oh, I rested a lot. Well, yeah, we'll say yeah. We'll say yeah, yeah. Oh, wait, can I make a shortcut? Oh, I already did. Okay. Very nice, very nice. Make sure to stop anybody from recording. Well, not stop them from recording, but you know. Don't let any of the bad people record. And now you know when you see me coming at you, it's at your door. Lizard. Alright, well, I tried. Damn. Damn. You don't run the game like me. Play, you say la vie, so to play naive. Oh, I'm poor! What the fuck? Do I at least have some unlockers? I have one. I can activate these early, right? It is ridiculous. Wrote, acted, produced, and directed. Pause. Why did I just see an ambulance drive by? Loot. He said one of them was in park area, right? Stop trying to move, Mega Man. Little distractinator, hater. God damn it. My controls reversed in battle as well. Oh, no, they're not. Okay. Damn it, damn it. Phew! Bring the weaponator. Phew! Damn. I see that. I should probably look at that. I need all the money I can get. Send it to me, 6 feet, your coffin. Quick with the all black fit, we rock it.
Alright, Burrito.
Thank you, Jay.
On r/ am I wrong?
Yes.
Ahem. My wife is sad because I got my close friend. What do you think it's gonna be?
Pregnant.
Gourmet ice cream when she was sick. Am I wrong?
No.
Right? What? Okay.
Fuck.
My wife and I have been married for 5 years and we've never really had any major relationship issues. However, I did something yesterday and my wife has been kind of sad and aloof since. For context, my wife has been really sick for the past couple of days and she has been staying at home. Now normally, I would have taken PTO to support my wife, but work was really busy this week and I had to go to office for important meetings.
Ooh, nice.
My wife was very understanding, but did ask if I could come home soon after work, and I said sure. I am also close friends with Yelena. We've been friends for 5 years.
I knew it was a woman, though. Oh,
Yep, she
I
works
knew
at my
it.
same company, albeit in completely different department.
When the fuck did you join? Hello.
when I heard that we're fucking reading Reddit,
Shit.
I know it's just gonna be good, bro. I had to come in. I had to get immersed.
I'm gonna read you one that's really good after this.
Wait,
My
Leslie, can you read some? Am I the asshole? Too?
Oh, I got you, Ken.
That's,
I got
that's
you.
that's basically what he's gonna be
And
doing.
so this entire Instagram account posts like people being stupid. It's am I the asshole or should have advice? Am I wrong? Whatever.
Bro, the am I the asshole ones are so funny. It's like,
Yeah.
am I the asshole? I got my sister's best friend pregnant while cheating on my wife, and lost my 5-year-old kid. And like, am I the asshole here? Oh,
Am I the asshole for sleeping with my girlfriend's mother?
wait, am I the asshole for sleeping with my sister's mother?
My wife knows about Yelena, and Yelena's even coming to our house a couple of times for dinner. While my wife isn't super close with Yelena, she does think Yelena is sweet. Yesterday was Yelena's
Sweet
birthday,
on
and
you.
we usually don't do anything fancy on birthdays. We just give each other small gifts or have lunch/dinner. So after work yesterday, Yelena and I went to a fancy ice cream place nearby, which had opened a couple months ago. And that was my treat/birthday gift to her. The whole thing took maybe like 40 minutes for ice cream, and I went home immediately after that.
He said it was a birthday gift. I'm sure they were talking.
When I got back home, my wife asked me why I was late, and I told her it was Yelena's birthday, and we just went to have ice cream after work. My wife looked very sad after that, and I asked if I did something wrong. My wife said no, but ever since then, she's been kind of sad. I've asked my wife multiple times why she's sad, and I even apologized, but my wife told me there's no reason to apologize, and I did nothing wrong. So
I
I
don't
will
know,
say,
man. I don't think he's the asshole. No, he doesn't seem to be in the hot
so
spot for anything.
I will say, I think we're forgetting something. The wife had asked him that day if he can come straight home after work. It sounds like the husband
Oh,
didn't
that was the same
communicate
day?
that. Yeah,
Oh, okay, okay.
the husband
For
didn't
that
communicate.
part, he is a little bit of an
Yeah.
asshole, yeah. Yeah, that was supposed to be her day. At the same time,
Mm-hmm.
I find it a little hard to believe she wouldn't know that that's the woman's birthday. And I feel like that may have been intentional.
Mm. Jay's not here, is he, for the Clover story?
Where did Jay go? Wait, oh, look. Dude, the Clover one's fucking great. That's a classic.
Yeah, I
You
wanted
gotta
to read
keep
it,
that,
but
like,
no.
bookmarked or pinned.
I signed to Amber, so I know where to get it from.
Yeah, that shit's phenomenal.
She asked me, she said that can't be real, and I was gonna make a joke. It was like, man, I love lesbians. I wish they were real. But I had a feeling that she wouldn't get it. It's a joke.
They are real. They're in high def, too.
My wife, 36 male, or yeah, my 36 male wife, 34 female, isn't allowing me to see our son, but we are still legally married. It's one of those things where he just wouldn't sign the divorce papers.
Hey.
My wife and I have been living apart for the past month after I had an affair. I won't make excuses. I made a huge mistake and I regret it deeply. I attend couples therapy with her, but it's virtual and I've been trying to make amends and show up for our son who is 3, but my wife is making it impossible. Oh, that disproves what I said. We haven't filed for divorce yet, and there's no formal custody arrangement in place. But every time I try to visit, she's conveniently not home. If I try to plan ahead and ask when I can come by, she's always vague or tells me it's not a good time. I've even driven over unannounced a couple of times, only to find the house dark or be told through the Ring camera that they're out. So that sounds like they're out, though.
What do you mean?
He shows up unannounced, and the house is dark, or he's just told through the Ring camera that they're not home.
I mean, you can do that remotely.
Turn the lights off?
No, I'm saying, like, they probably are out.
So that's what I'm saying. It's not like they're gone.
Oh, I thought you said
Oh,
it doesn't sound like they're.
Oh. When I confronted her about it, she told me she needs time to emotionally work through things and that she's not ready to see me yet. I understand that she's hurt and processing everything, but I don't see why that means I can't see my son. I've offered to take him out for the day, suggested meetings in a neutral place. Hell, I even asked if I could FaceTime with him regularly, but she keeps dodging me. I'm starting to feel like she's trying to push me out completely. Yeah, cheating will do that, and I don't know what to do. I don't want to escalate things legally if I don't have
You
to,
need-
but I also don't want to just accept being cut off from my son. How can I allow her to let me see him? That last sentence alone is wild.
I think he worded that last sentence wrong.
He's very wrong.
I will say, speaking from experience, knowing how my mom handled custody, he's already losing the fight. He needed to immediately start documenting all the times he tried to visit, and like she would dodge him or anything. Cause at any point she could go to the court and just be like, he's never even tried to visit, and if he has no proof
Yeah.
otherwise, he'll never get custody back, even partial.
Well, it's not like he's like tried texting, so there's that. And all
That's
the
what I'm saying.
comments
He
saying
needs
lawyer
to
up.
document everything, or else his slight hope of custody is gone. And just using my mom as an example, she
Yeah.
probably isn't saying a lot of good stuff to the kid about his father.
Next one. My wife and sister don't get along, and it is ruining my marriage. Burrito, repeat after me. Sweet home.
Alabama.
Cool, thank you.
I didn't repeat
we
after
come to an
you,
agreement. I guess I'm posting because sometimes it's hard when you stuck in the middle of two people you love, and outside options can help see things more clearly. Thanks in advance.
Yeah,
Oh boy.
this is gonna be a good one. I can already tell.
This morning, my wife and I got in a fight about the same old topic. It started with my sister inviting me to vacation with her in Jamaica in the spring, and my wife was not okay with that, saying it makes her sad / angry if I would go on a beach vacation, leaving her 5 months pregnant and our son behind. Yeah, I get why she's upset about that.
Yeah.
I told her I probably wouldn't go,
God
but
damn.
I don't see the big deal, as I think there's nothing bad about going on vacation with your sister without your wife, but she sees it differently. I like how we're gonna gloss over the pregnancy part.
I really want to know what state they're in.
Yeah. See, we've seen so many of these where, like, this one dude wants to go have alone time, but then he's like, but my bitch of an 8-month pregnant 8-month pregnant wife won't let me be alone. I'm sitting there like, do they not teach people how, like, demanding pregnancy is on the body?
No.
That's stupid shit. On the other hand, she goes to Germany twice a year, even when I have to work to see her mother. I never say anything about that, but my wife even saw something wrong with my sister inviting me on family vacations without her. I can't. It's because she's pregnant. Says my sister shouldn't have been even making this invitation, comfortably thinking there's a real chance I'm going without my wife and kid. Kind of being negative about my sister again. I needed this person cannot fucking write. Oh my god.
Hold on, real quick. So does he already have a kid?
Yes. I believe
Like,
that
already-
it is a year old.
Okay.
No, wait. He didn't specify the age.
That last sentence just hit weird if, like, the wife's pregnant and that's it, and they don't actually have a kid that's out yet.
No, the wife is 5 months pregnant and they already have a son.
Okay.
So. Which brings me to the real issue: why my wife wouldn't come to Jamaica with us in the first place. She wasn't invited! What do you mean she
So I'm thinking the sister didn't invite her, but he was like, "No, come with us."
No, you can come. Well, you know,
I don't know what
I
you're
have to
gonna
pay for that shit.
do, but yeah, you can come.
Yeah, you can come. My wife, my sister, bought us like bought a 2-person hotel, and you know, like, so you can come, but you'll like live in a different hotel room.
You can come. We got 2 rooms. You get
Just-
your own. I stay with my
If you see a
sister.
sock on the door, don't enter, please. Sister and I are having a conversation.
My sister
Hee
and I
hee.
like to watch action movies late at night. Don't worry about
Yeah, we like to wrestle.
it.
She doesn't get along with my sister. To be fair, my sister is a really difficult person. She has caused a lot of drama in the past, and there hasn't been a single person in my family, our mother included, who had a period of not talking to my sister because she did something crazy. Oh wow, that's crazy.
I forgot this was to upgrade him. Say that
When
last
my
part again.
wife and sis- Huh?
Say that last part again.
She has caused a lot of drama in the past, and there hasn't been a single person in my family, our mother included, who had a period of not talking to my sister because she did something crazy. Hmm. When my wife and sister did get along, my sister would call her every day many times to use her as a personal therapist to dump a lot of negativity on her about her problems with my parents and her husband. Sound like
Free
someone
therapy.
familiar?
Everyone in Amber's DMs.
Yes. There were incidents where my sister has caused problems, like at my wedding, where her
Ooh.
room was 20 minutes late and she started yelling the F word at the hotel manager and almost got us kicked out of the hotel.
Oh, she's one of those.
My wife apologized to the manager, so she almost ruined her wedding.
Bro,
My
I'm
wife
now on.
apologized to the manager,
If there was any
and
part of me
after
that supported the Alabama, I'm on the wife's side.
yeah, and after 20 minutes of apologizing, my wife did for my sister, we were allowed to stay. Yeah, you almost ruined your wife's wedding, dude. Things came to a big clash between my sister and my wife about 2 years ago. My wife and I had an argument, and my sister tried to get involved to help me. My wife asked her kindly to give us some privacy to work things out between the two of us. But my sister went off on her and started yelling. My wife tried to get away from the situation, but my sister followed her into the bedroom to yell at her. My wife lost it at that point, and they went back and forth saying bad things to one another.
It's not great. It's not great.
Yeah. Ever since they have not talked, and I'm honestly holding this against my wife. Your sister was the aggressor here.
No, but she shouldn't have yelled at my sister, okay? That was my first love.
My mother has now tried to help things after my sister called her, but this has just opened old wounds. Despite my whole family wishing the two to get along, my wife says she wants no relationship with my sister. I'm of course free to talk to her and visit her. See, that's fair. But my wife says she will be civil at family holidays, and my sister can come visit anytime to meet our son, but doesn't want to have a relationship with her any longer. She says she is scared of my sister causing more drama and how that will affect our marriage. Very fair.
Shit.
Now, I told my wife this morning that I don't think this marriage can survive if she doesn't reach out to my sister to be the bigger person.
What?
I know. I know my sister won't reach out to her as she doesn't think she did anything wrong, but that's just how my sister is.
What did your
My
wife
sister-
do that was wrong?
Not try to make up.
So what the sister's doing?
I guess.
No, I missed.
My sister doesn't have that insight about her own behavior and oh.
What?
No, it's just the whole she doesn't know what she's doing trend with people being shitty.
Oh my
My sister doesn't have that insight about her own behavior, and we all know that about her and my family. So it would have to come from my wife to make things up. But my wife just doesn't want to, and I'm afraid that I will start resenting her for it to the point of the marriage falling apart.
That's so fucking
You're not
wild.
restricted from your sister.
That's so wild.
Why can't my wife be the bigger person, as we all know my sister won't?
Why do you... Why are you okay with that fact?
I am blaming my wife for this situation, which is sad as we have a beautiful child and one on the way. I just don't get why my wife can't jump over her own shadow for me to make me happy.
What? I didn't even get that
told her
expression.
how much happier it would make me if she would get along with my sister again. But she keeps saying she is scared of my sister and that she had the right to choose for herself who is healthy for her and who isn't.
Bro,
I
after
think
the
this
wedding,
is
I'd be
selfish on
scared
her
too.
end.
What the fuck?
I told her it doesn't matter if my sister is right or not, just that we all get along and to be the bigger person.
Why is
My
he not
sister is-
preaching this to his sister?
My sister is pretty much the only argument point in my marriage. Other than that, my wife and I get along great, have lots of fun, and love each other. No, you don't. We have an amazing kid. My wife is also not a jealous person who wants to cut me off from my family. Yeah, that's why you should stay. There have been times where my sister wanted to cut me out of her children's life. One time because I let my nephew eat chocolate chip pancakes on a camping trip. He wasn't allowed to. My wife
Bro,
back then
over
has
that?
My wife back then has spent a lot of time trying to fix the issues so my sister would forgive me and let me see my nephew again. My wife has also spent a lot of effort mending my relationship to my dad after his last visit, as I felt very disappointed in him for not spending more time with our son. So he'll get mad at the dad for not spending time with the son, but he hates it that his wife's mad at him for literally leaving her alone with her kid while she's 5 months
His
pregnant.
sister's fucking crazy. What? Why did this go so long?
She also always tells me to call my parents more often, so she is not a jealous person trying to cut me off from my family, as one might think reading this. No, someone even said that she even said that that she won't like bar you from visiting your sister.
I don't. Why would you want to see your sister? He lost me at the pancakes. That was fucking stupid.
I have also made sacrifices for her, such as quitting my job after her dad died so
What?
she could be closer to her family. We couldn't move closer to her mom
wait,
because
he's talking
I
about his
didn't
wife.
find work there, so I'm wondering if I'm in my rights to ask a sacrifice from her. She's done more! You did one thing, you listed 3 things she's done.
Yeah, I was like, dude, it's not like she saved your crumbling family for you. Yo, fuck
What
all
if
the
you only just get married?
fuck all the Alabama
How?
jokes.
How did they get
Fuck his
married?
sister, dude. I don't like his sister no more. That's so. Chocolate chip pancakes. You're never seeing my fucking son again. That's so fucking stupid. Your uncle gave you chocolate chips? Yeah, say goodbye.
But he was fun. You don't like fun.
Chocolate is the devil's shit.
The devil's fruit. Vegetable.
No, that's
Vegetable.
the devil's lettuce. That's weed.
Am I the asshole for telling my my brother-in-law to get over himself and to quit holding a 10-year-old grudge?
Have we been making too many Alabama jokes for you, Blizzard?
Yes. I saw BIL and all like boyfriend-in-law. Wait.
Jesus.
It's bad and I live in Texas. My brother-in-law, married to my sister, is a general contractor. About 10 years ago, my dad and brother was building a deck at my parents' home. they asked my brother-in-law if they could borrow his skid loader, but he said no. They prepared the ground as best they could without the skid loader, but got to the point they couldn't go on without it. They went to my sister's house to ask again, but found out my brother-in-law went out of town. They talked my sister into letting them borrow it, so she took them down to his construction lot, and they hooked it up to Dad's truck. Oh, so they just stole. They stole from him. That's a fancy way of saying it. They stole.
No. It's different. It's different.
This next part I'm not sure of since I don't know much about towing, but from what I was told, Dad's truck wasn't big enough or powerful enough to tow the skid loader on the dump trailer, so he lost control and wrecked. Yeah, I'm on the brother-in-law side. The truck, trailer, and skid loader was totaled. The insurance was barely enough to cover the medical costs in the truck. There was none left to cover brother-in-law's stuff. Dude, yeah, no, y'all suck.
Yeah.
When he got back to town, he exploded. He threatened to sue, and things just went downhill from there. My parents are not rich, and he wouldn't have gotten anything, so in the end, sister talked him into letting it go. However, from that day on, he wouldn't have anything to do with our family. He doesn't come for birthdays, holidays, nothing at all. Next month is our parents' 50th anniversary, and we're planning a big family gathering to celebrate. We're also chipping in to send our parents on a cruise to Mexico because they've never been out of the country.
I'm on his side of
Don't tell
bullshit.
me-
I'm chipping in anything.
Don't tell me they're asking him to fucking fund this.
Of course they're asking him to fund this.
I spoke to sister about it the other day, and she said she's coming with the kids, but brother-in-law is not coming. I was fine with that, but when we were discussing their portion of the cruise money, I heard him yelling in the background to deduct their portion from the cost of this skid loader and dump trailer.
Mm-hmm. Y'all
That
owe
pissed
me
me
money
off.
anyway.
Yeah, that pissed me off. So after my call with sister, I called brother-in-law and told him to get over himself. What do you mean get over himself? What do you mean get over himself? He's not delusional. You stole his shit and wrecked it, didn't pay him back for it.
I don't understand how you could do all that and not think there's anything wrong with that situation.
I told dad and bro made a mistake, but that was 10 years ago and he needs to let it go. Did they pay it? Did they pay it off?
Yeah, right?
He said he'll let it go when they give him the money he lost. They didn't pay it off.
Nope.
I told him he's an ass for holding onto a grudge and putting money in the way of a family relationship. They're not his family.
You stole his shit!
It wrecked it. It cost him money. That was also his job. He probably couldn't do work after that.
Bro. It's just letting a grudge get in the way of family. Like,
They cost him money twice over.
what's a job compared to family, Blizzard?
Sister called me a few minutes ago and said they're not coming and that I was out of line. We argued for a bit and that's where it stands. I don't think I'm wrong for telling him to let go of the past, but they're not coming to the anniversary party, so now I'm not sure. So she
Bro, I don't.
She didn't think she was wrong for saying things, but then the fact that there's a consequence now, she's like, well, maybe.
So, no, what it is like, she didn't think she was in the wrong at all. But now that the sister is standing in solidarity with her husband, she's like, oh, my sister agrees, what the fuck? Wait a second.
That's dumb.
Is stealing
So,
wrong?
how much money do you think it costs for that skid loader?
I have no idea what that even is. I don't know.
I don't know what it is either. What's a skid loader? Hold on. It's not a tractor. What is it? You know that
Some
thing in
kind of big
GTA,
machinery like
that car in GTA, the construction car that like it has the little arms in the front with that pail or like that pail looking thing.
I'll be honest, you're losing me, but okay.
It's a one person vehicle that you have levers in that you can move the arms in the front that holds basically a giant bucket that you can scoop shit up and like carry shit with.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah.
Yeah, they wrecked that.
How?
Because they weren't gonna drive it back to the place, they were gonna tow it. But the car that they had wasn't strong enough to tow it. So the guy lost control on the road and wrecked his truck and the skid loader.
Jeez.
So, with that in mind, ahem. OP
So,
answered some
hold on.
questions.
No, wait.
Huh.
You said they wrecked on the road. Did they hit anybody? Because they still would have
I
had to
don't
pay
know.
out the ass.
I don't think they hit anyone. I think it was like the dad tried turning and like the car wasn't
Just went
powerful enough, so maybe
off
the
the
skid loader
road and-
forced the thing to like flip over.
Okay. Yeah, that's. I would be so pissed off. I would be. So... Oh, ooh.
You know, it's
Ooh.
good on the husband for not taking all that anger out on the wife.
Yeah,
Because she's the one that let him do it, but
I-
like she probably didn't know.
I not necessarily taking it out on her, but I would be like, no, you don't have a family to me anymore. Like, go do what you want with them. Don't ever ask me to be involved.
No, that's what he did. That's fucking awesome. Like, good on you. Good on your marriage. Answers to your questions. Let's get something straight. My dad and brother are not bad people. They are good people who made a
They
mistake.
just stole once. They're not
A
bad.
very
people.
expensive mistake.
They just stole a vehicle and wrecked it, and then didn't try at all to fix the situation. They're not bad people.
They couldn't pay back brother-in-law because he wanted almost $70,000.
Maybe you wrecked a
again, we're not
$70,000
rich.
vehicle.
No, maybe if you're not rich, you probably shouldn't take equipment that you don't know how to handle.
Yeah, okay, for sure. At the beginning, of the, like, they just stole it. Like, they didn't ask. They didn't. How did they even,
Yeah.
like. How did they get, like.
The wife
keys
brought
for
them
it or-
to his construction site. Like, it was there. They was like,
Oh. So they didn't even, like, get access to the vehicle, really. They were just pulling it.
yeah, they're just towing it.
Oh my god, that's so. They're lucky someone didn't call the cops on them in the first place.
I'm sure they were probably able to get in to like the thing. Like they would have been able to operate it, but like they usually don't. They usually don't drive those construction vehicles on the road because they're not fast. They're pretty slow.
I'm going with the assumption they couldn't even get in, so I can't imagine it look like it's a clean looking tow.
So my thing, when I've seen those construction vehicles being towed, they're like it's an 18-wheeler with like, and that shit's like on the back of it.
Yeah, but it doesn't.
It sounds like
I'm thinking they just had
fucking
like a
towed it. It was,
pickup
like,
truck
no,
just
no,
pulling.
yeah, they just use a normal ass truck.
Yeah, like it's not in the back or anything. They're just like the Ford will pull it.
Dad had to buy another truck because he needed it to go to work. On the
What do
other
you
hand,
think this guy
brother-in-law had
needed?
three other. On the other hand, the brother-in-law had 3 other sets of skid loaders and dump trailers on his lot that day, so he could take the financial hit while my parents would be homeless.
Bro, that impacts the construction
His insurance went up.
schedule. Beyond that, constructions have a schedule. He needs all of his vehicles to complete the shit on time.
Yeah.
One vehicle gone hugely impacts his fucking deadlines.
So the insurance went up unnecessarily because it wasn't even his fault. It was y'all's.
I'd have filed a police report. I'll be honest. I'd have filed a police report.
Brother-in-law and sister are way better off than the rest of us, so while I understand your reasoning of paying brother-in-law back, he doesn't need it.
He doesn't need it. That
You know, the intention goes a long way. You don't have to,
This-
like, pay off all of it immediately.
And that's
You
what I was
can,
about to
maybe,
say. She
like,
could've done
set aside, like,
payments, man.
500.
Yeah.
Like, show that you're trying. The cruise to Mexico isn't a millionaire trip. The total cost is about $3,000, and it'll take over 20 people to pay for that. Again, we're not rich. We can barely cover $3,000 spread out over 20 people, so there's no way we can pay $70,000. Hold
you're
on.
acting like
Hold
you're
on.
stealing a $70,000 vehicle.
Yeah, hold on. Hold on. Hold on.
Dude.
20 people can't afford to give $150 each.
No, they're not rich, Blizzard. Have you not been reading?
Why are they going on a cruise trip? Why are they going on a cruise ship to
Bro,
Mexico?
honestly, the $1 million question for so many people that go on cruises that can't afford to go on cruises. So many people that think they need a vacation. They just have to have a vacation or else their life will just end right then and there. And they know they can't afford it. They know that vacation is going to financially ruin them for the next couple of years. I will never understand that shit, Blizzard.
I can
They,
understand needing some sort of amenity or change in an environment. However,
there's so many
that's not
cheaper
gonna go.
ways to do
Like
that.
the stress of your situation isn't gonna go away. Sure, you'll feel better in the moment, and you'll feel a little better coming home. But then you're still gonna come home to like a bad situation.
See, here's the thing. During different like years throughout the daycare, we'd be popping off. My mom could take us on vacation. We went on a cruise once. We'd vacation in like Myrtle Beach. We'd go to vacation sometimes when we had good years. Vacation sucks. Not because of the actual vacation, but because of the feeling when you come back. Nothing makes you
So
dread your own life like coming back from
I
vacation.
so what started this whole situation is that they're building a deck. I'm reading through the Instagram comments right now.
The fuck they need the skid loader for to build a deck?
It's foundation something. I don't fucking know. I don't know some
Dude, to
construction
get a
jargon,
shovel.
whatever.
That's $69,000
No,
cheaper.
no, but the Instagram comments are telling me things though. It's actually really expensive to build your own deck. The cost, the cost of wood alone is like 3,500.
That's a good point. That's a very good point. That's why they're not wealthy, Blizzard. They're building their own deck. Blizzard, they're building their own deck. They got to put $200 towards a cruise. Cause that's the necessary part. The deck is honestly a secondary. That's so stupid. That's so stupid.
Also, the thing too, yeah, it's 10 years to put any money towards 70,000, like it's the $70,000 debt they have.
Bro, she doesn't
Fucking
even think she did anything wrong by stealing it. She genuinely sees
wild.
herself as like Robin Hood. Cause the brother-in-law's wealthy, so it's okay to steal from him. If he was Bill Gates, Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk, I'd be a little more understanding of that. But it's not like he was just throwing out skid loaders. They were on the construction site. He was actively having them there for work. He didn't just have it parked at home.
See, the other thing too, people were saying that like they could have rented a skid loader as well.
Why do that when you can get one for free?
Yeah, and then break it and be in debt.
They're not in debt. What are they in debt to? He's rich. He doesn't need the money.
Hmm. Okay.
Well, you know, for
Fucking
that
stupid.
same logic, why pay the rental? Just steal it. They don't need the money. They have like 1,000 skid loaders. What? Why would I pay them rental?
I just imagine the renting companies came in to get their skid loader. There's like, sir, we need it back, and you're sitting in the skid loader with like the arms raised, like take it from me then.
I don't even imagine they're in it. I just imagine like rental company shows up at your house and just like, oh yeah, it's in a ditch like 10 miles that way. You can
Yeah, it's
go
ours
get
now.
it if you want, but like, I don't think you're gonna be able to do much with it. But you guys could just buy another one.
Don't even bother suing us. We won't be able to pay you back anyway.
Yeah. They would definitely question like, why are we being sued? Just buy another one.
Messed up my relationship and don't know what to do now. This is gonna be a long
In the
one, buckle
relationship.
up. I am male, using a throwaway account on purpose because my original has some terrible comments and participation in some distasteful subs.
So, I
That already
ignoring
told me people didn't like your story.
ignoring that, ignoring all of that. Why did he specify on purpose? One doesn't accidentally make or use a throwaway account.
I assumed he meant like he's not like accidentally on his like throwaway account. he's purposely posting from it.
Mm.
That's still dumb.
Oh wait.
Not an excuse, but I was not in a great position for some time, and processing feeling is not easy. Am I the one that wrote this?
I need more money.
Oh boy, okay, yeah, this is the best start ever. My parents started looking for an arranged marriage match about 2.5 years
You
back.
can still do that?
Yes,
Wow.
so long as both families consent to it, it doesn't really matter.
Wow.
There's no law that says arranged marriages are illegal, so
I'm
long
gonna have
as
to
the
get my
people are
mom
both
talking
legal.
back to her friends.
She has to find They have to find people that would willingly accept that. What do you have to offer to the table?
You got me there.
Relationships hadn't worked out, and I decided to try out an arranged marriage. Okay, those always work out
Bro,
well,
what do
right?
you mean try out? Like that seems like correct me if I'm wrong. Marriage is a commitment.
If you listen, I'm saying if you can't hold a relationship, I don't think an arranged marriage is gonna help you. The only difference is they can't leave. After a few hits and trials, I was introduced to my ex-fiance by a mutual friend.
Oh, that's a great way to start.
By a mutual friend of our parents, and we hit it off instantly. Seriously, she seemed perfect. Good personality, pretty, good job. Plus, she wasn't annoying. It was a running joke between us that we didn't find each other annoying.
Yeah, he already
Well,
ruined
why'd
this
you?
because he already told
Why
his
did you need to
ex-fiance.
specify that?
He already told his ex-fiance. I'm waiting on him to cut to the chase.
She was apprehensive about marriage and wanted to spend about 1 year getting.
What, she was moving too slow for you?
Yeah, 1 year is too slow. What the fuck? That's stupid. She was apprehensive about marriage and wanted to spend about 1 year getting to know each other before we started with actual wedding prep. Yeah, one of them just get married on a whim, dude. Weddings are expensive.
See, but that's not what he thought he was signing up for with an arranged marriage.
Family was also fine, apart from her elder sister who seemed standoffish but otherwise didn't bother us. Now, to her credit, she was honest about her family history from the second meeting itself. Elder sister was divorced, case involved 498 in DV litigations, etc. I don't know what these mean.
Domestic
But the
violence?
cases went on for... Huh?
Domestic violence?
I don't know.
That's what I assume DV is.
What's the 498? Were there 498 domestic violence litigations?
No, like, I assume, like, legal fees? Like, that's how much...
I feel like it'd be more expensive than $498.
I don't know.
But the cases went on for so long, about 5 years, damaging their reputation in society and draining money. I didn't know where they lived then. Draining money. Or are they living in like an ultra like Christian area where it's like divorce is taboo, even though there's an entire fucking church
Hey,
made
man, if he found
so
a
what's his
arranged
name could
marriage
get
that
more
easily,
divorces.
that wouldn't surprise me.
They just decided to withdraw and mutually end it. I was apprehensive, obviously, for my own sake, but the family and the girls seemed great, so I went ahead. Her ex-brother-in-law worked in the same organization as mine, same department, but different locations. So I didn't know him personally, but it wasn't difficult to find out about him. Most people gave indifferent opinions. He's a dick in general, but doesn't seem like an abuser. Plus, he was happily married to another lady, and ex-fiance's sister has a slight reputation of being too much of a feminist and slightly adventurous. So this added to my doubts.
I like that adventurous is part of the bad stuff. That's funny to me. Yeah.
So I don't know
how
why
to
he's
feel
talking about
her.
this.
She was
This
pretty
isn't his
adventurous.
wife. This isn't his fiance. This is his sister-in-law.
Yeah, I'll say his fiance's sister, right?
Why that fucking why does it fucking matter?
Why did I try that?
Yet I stuck on, and we dated for about 8.5 months because my relationship with my fiance was just fantastic, and she seemed so honest about her interpretation of the events. I wanted to shorten the courtship period and just marry her already. However, one of my friends was in the same location, job, as the ex-brother-in-law and let the information about my relationship slip to him. The ex-brother-in-law got in touch with me, spoke to me for a long time, and I entertained him. He sent me a video of the sister yelling at him and some angry, abusive messages sent by her to him when they were married. Honestly, the doubts were piling up anyway, especially because of her elder sister's rebellious nature, and this proof sent me over the edge. So why
So-
is this a concern for your marriage when
No,
you're
no,
not
no.
marrying the elder sister?
So okay, I think I see what's happening. He doesn't believe the domestic violence allegations.
No, I understand that.
He thinks that his sister-in-law, no, he thinks his ex-fiance's sister is framing the guy for domestic violence,
No, and that's fair.
and
But
that
why
the
did he?
ex-fiance is supporting that decision, and that's what killed their engagement.
I'm just thinking, like, why this? Like, I understand having doubts about the your future sister-in-law. However, comma, you're not marrying her. You can just simply not talk to her.
But I can't marry someone that supports what she's doing.
They didn't say that she supports it yet.
She didn't, and honestly, I'm sure she doesn't. If that really is the case, I doubt she does. She might not even know if that is the case, that the sister's lying about it.
So, naturally, he learned that the sister-in-law is potentially a liar. So, where should his anger be directed towards?
Well, his wife, obviously, his fiance, obviously.
Yeah. I met my ex, pretty much yelled at her, called her family a bunch of shit, and decided to break off their relationship. My father and sister
Bro,
were not
that's
sure, but my mother was on my side.
Bro,
Yep, that's why I had to ask you that
he
question.
didn't even
Do you
ask
think
her where she stood on it.
the anger was also wasn't directed towards the actual perpetrator?
Bro. I
She
thought
tried to
we
explain,
were...
told me that her ex-boyfriend-in-law would abuse and also slap her sister all the time, but the minute she tried to retaliate, his family would start recording and make her look bad. I wasn't falling for that, and called her some pretty shitty things that I won't be typing here because now I'm embarrassed that I said all that. She didn't really fight for me either. After a point, she just told me to fuck off and never contact her again. It's been 10 months and I haven't met any arranged marriage matches that I have gelled with because I love my ex and it's been an embarrassing negative bitter spiral. I just love that when people like, this girl's perfect, but like I said some awful things and like I don't know what to do anymore. It's like, bro, something's wrong with you then, buddy. I don't know.
I'm still listening, but I'm cooking, so give me a second. Fuck!
Oh my god, Burrito.
Hold on. Fuck! Fuck! I'm a failure in the kitchen, Blizzard.
What are you trying to cut?
I'm cooking, and I'm failing. Okay, that one I did perfectly.
Alright, you ready?
Yeah.
So remember, the OP got mad at his sister because got mad at his fiance because his sister-in-law potentially lied about her divorce.
And well, okay, so hold on. Judging by the last thing the fiance said, the story wasn't even that, like, the guy was lying, just that, no, we abuse each other, but he records me.
So, from everything I read previously, it sounds like one was physically abusive and the other one was verbally abusive, which are not the same thing.
No, not at all. So wait,
Anyway.
so I thought the recordings were her also hitting him.
No, it said her it's okay. Verbatim, it said he sent me a video of the sister yelling at him and some angry abusive messages sent by her to him. She said nasty things. She didn't
She heard
do
us
any nasty
scores.
things. Yeah.
I mean, it works all the time on Gormagala.
Also, remember the ex brother-in-law
I'm just gonna break it.
is currently in another relationship.
Yeah.
So,
he's in a happy
to start this next
relationship,
chapter
according to what
off-
This guy said.
To start this next chapter off, 2 weeks back, the ex-brother-in-law's second wife filed a case against him, and this time there's no doubt who was at fault. My friend informed me of it.
Well, there goes that
You-
devil's advocate.
Yelled at your future wife for nothing.
Bro, I'm stuck on the fact this man
He
didn't even
learned
ask
that
the
he-
wife. Like,
He immediately got mad at the wrong person.
man didn't even ask. Hey, what do you think about this? He just, I can't believe you and your stupid family.
Maybe that's the reason why like he couldn't get a girlfriend normally.
Yeah, because everyone's just abusive.
But I feel terrible and disgusted of the person I have been these past months, the way I treated her, and the things I said about her family. I tried messaging her, but she has blocked me off on all her social media. WhatsApp, Instagram, even her Reddit account is deleted. Correct me if I'm wrong, but WhatsApp and Instagram are also social media, so you didn't need to list them, or whatever. I contacted
Lizzie.
her best friend. Huh?
Milky's lizard.
Oh.
She said hi to us.
But she has blocked me off her. I read this funny. I contacted her best friend on Instagram, but she angrily told me to leave her friend alone and blocked me. I want her back. I'm trying to become a better person again. For her sake, I'll do it. But I'm fucking scared she won't give me the time of day. No, she shouldn't. She doesn't have to.
Why would
Should I call or message her father? Her parents like me a lot. Maybe I could visit them at their home during her working hours.
I'm
Need
pretty
advice on how to
sure.
proceed.
I'm pretty sure.
I'm sure she told. I'm sure she
Yeah,
told
like
them
I
what
think
you
they
said.
know what you said about them. I don't think they like you anymore. They used to like me. I'm sure they still do.
Edit. I was hoping to post this in As Kindian Men too. What is that? Because I participate there through my main, but this account doesn't have enough karma, so if someone can post on my behalf, help a brother out. Wait, hold on. Why can't you post in your main?
Because his main got banned. Listen, he already said he said some unsavory things.
Oh, no, he didn't get banned. It's because his main has evidence that says that he's not exactly a good person.
So his main
Because my
should
original
be
has... Because my original has some terrible comments and participation in some distasteful subs.
participation in distasteful subs. Fuck! I might die. I can't believe I missed that.
This
Oh
is
my
like
Christ.
this is dumb.
I'm dead. Oh my gosh.
You find like fucking chocolate, man? What is this?
How did you get chocolate from anything you just saw?
Brown?
You're racist.
Alright, next one, Burrito. Am I the asshole for asking my wife to postpone her birthday plans?
Why? If there isn't a death, then yes.
My wife, 43 female, and I, 46 male, had plans to go out to a restaurant for her birthday. It was just going to be us, not a large gathering. This was a weekday, so this was going to be a dinner out after a normal workday for both of us. I realized 2 days before her birthday that the day of her birthday was the same day as my weekly community sports match, which I'm a team
Oh.
captain. Sounds like you're shit at fucking planning.
To be honest,
A team
like this
doesn't.
is a planning issue of yours.
Now, next part's important. The team doesn't need me to play,
Oh my
but
god.
I had already missed the last 2 weeks of play because I was out of town and I didn't want to miss a third week. Is there a week requirement where you need to be present? Probably not. The restaurant she planned on doesn't require advanced reservations, so it would have been easy to go another night. Yeah, but like you planned to her a day out with your wife. Like, just
Yeah.
go through with it, man. I don't know. You're married to one. You're
Oh!
just leading the other one. I feel like one's more important, right?
Yeah, he's married to the game. He's married to the
See, he's fucking his
grind.
wife, but he's also fucking his entire sports team. So
Yeah. But if he
yeah,
doesn't
he's
show
being
up,
yeah. I asked her if it would be okay if I played my match and do dinner another night. She said she'd prefer to go out on her birthday.
yeah.
I like when people ask, like, hey, can I, like, do XYZ? And then the moment someone's like, no, they're like, what? Okay, but you have to think about this. Like, you should have said that in the first place. I explained to her that I'd rather play in my match because I'd missed a few weeks, and she again. Wait, no, hold on. You did not just say I'd rather play sports than go to my fucking wife's birthday dinner.
Oh! Ah! I'm dead.
I explained to her that I'd rather play in my match because I'd missed a few weeks, and she again said she wanted to keep our plans for her actual birthday. She then said that it hurt her feelings that I had asked not to spend her birthday evening with her so I could play sports. While I agreed to keep our original plans, the situation caused a fight and she wound up going to dinner alone on her birthday.
What a jackass!
Other context is that we lived overseas, so our close friends and families are far away. We have
Oh
a few
my God.
acquaintances in our local community, but not close friends. Playing in my weekly match is one of the highlights of my week. The reason I missed the last 2 weeks is my match was because we were back home visiting her family, and I really didn't want to miss another week.
What about your wife who has literally like no one in whatever country you're in?
The guy accepted that. He said, yeah. He was like, just like, he said, I appreciate the perspective here. Clearly, I'm the asshole.
Ah! Oh, fucking hell.
Also,
Ah!
you know what? That's nice. At the end. There's a nice resolution. Not resolution. Nice self-reflection.
It wasn't really a self-reflection, but...
Nice reflection.
Ah, fucking...
Oh boy.
Damn it, I need him in the middle again.
So what is that? What am I looking at?
Ah! Hold on. Alright, fuck it. No, I missed... That worked, okay. This is video, man. Ah! You couldn't tell from all the VCR paraphernalia.
All I see is brown, dude. I don't know.
Oh! Oh god. Okay. Ah! Damn it! Fuck! Please go on the... Ah, you suck. Oh! Yes! Yes! Now if I could just not miss... Fuck! I hate myself. I hate myself so much. I think I've missed that on this guy 3 times. Oh! Ah! Blizzard! Why can't I just start with my good chips? Yeah, I do it. I do have that in my deck. What the fuck? More problems, more lead. Oh. Sick fucking change. Oh my god, yes! Great. Nice. Ah! Oh, fuck yeah. Yes, yes? I fucked it up. Fuck! Uh. Yes. I did it!
Congrats.
Alright, got Video Man done. When your favorite fan hate this shit, he could put you in the grave. Oh, what? Did she stop streaming, Zytos? Yeah, I didn't think she would. I bet on her to lose, remember? So, I figured. Like everyone else in the stream. Oh.
Okay. Next one. Am I the asshole for telling my sister to grow up?
Sounds familiar, but
I
okay.
currently live near Tabby and see her every day. She has some weird ideas, but I'd go along with it since she's my older sister and that's what sisters do. She's
Okay.
been kind of childish since she was 17, but it's gotten worse as she's gotten older.
Sir, stop. Is
Huh?
Tabby the name of the place or the sister's name?
I would assume the sister's name.
Also, Zyto said hi.
I just. When she was around 17, she said she felt different from other people her age. At the time, I had no idea what she meant, but eventually she went off to college, and when she came back, she told me she was non-binary. Not fair enough. I guess she didn't feel like she was either gender and was her own thing. At the time, I thought it was cool since I was only 15 at the time, and obviously I looked up to her. I finally accepted her, and later she called herself pansexual too, which I guess... Oh, I've seen this before. This is a repost. Okay. Which I guess just meant she's attracted to anyone. Anyways, things went on, and after college, she kept the identities thing up. Once I was around 24 to 25, I realized how childish it seemed, like pansexual is just too extra of a label, and it honestly sounds like something she made up.
Okay, that's... Alright.
I know it's not, but I have only ever seen or heard kids under 18 using it. I saw a 40-year-old use it, so I don't know, man. Same for non-binary. I'm sure any adult who chose that for themselves in the past, it was really silly and dropped it as an adult. I realized my sister must have had something happen to her at college that stunted her and made her this way, so I've been thinking of how to bring it up and suggest she get therapy.
You say that stunted her?
Yeah, this is a bigoted person, period.
I don't know, stunted is
Yesterday,
just like
we
a
were-
weird word to hear in this context.
Because she's trying to link this to her, like, this being a childish mentality.
Mm.
She's trying to link, like, non-conforming identities to childlike behavior.
Okay.
Yesterday, we were talking, and she mentioned how scared she felt with the current president and how he's restricting LGBTQ rights. She said how she was lucky to get her documents changed to an X for the gender marker, but fears for those who didn't. Yes, this is definitely a before. This is definitely a repost.
Yeah,
This
this
moment
is
kind of
definitely
made me
old.
realize she was in too deep. I had to stop her before it got worse.
She's in too
I
deep.
told her. I told her that I wanted to talk to her about that stuff and suggested she get therapy since I fear she's mentally stunted. She asked what I meant, and I told her that it's childish to still be calling herself non-binary and pansexual when her brain is already fully developed, and those are labels immature teens use to be different. I basically just told her she had to grow up and drop the labels because normal adults still call themselves non-binary or pansexual because they know it's not a thing. I'm confused if like what else does she think is like immature then? She think like being homosexual is immature as well, or is it just only pan?
Gays are just taking the joke too far. Like,
I see.
clearly. I like how they've
She
come
got
full circle. Like, they they were liking and supporting them, and then they were just like, "No, I'm tired of this."
just like yeah. She got mad at me and said she wasn't stunted and she just realized who she was in college. I told her that her brain still wasn't developed in college and that she must have been influenced but is in denial. We ended up arguing and I yelled at her to grow up because she's not the person I remember and I hate that I'm more mature than she is.
Mm.
I ended up leaving her, but when I got home, I was bombarded by texts from my family members telling me I was terrible because she cried to them about what I said. I tried to explain that I was telling her she needs to grow up, and both my other sisters, 16 female, and my parents, 60 and their 60s, said I was in the wrong. I feel like I'm taking
See,
crazy
that
pills or
surprises
something
me
because
with the
everyone is
parents.
enabling my sister and her delusions. Am I really the asshole here?
The parents was the part that surprises me.
So basically, there's a comment talking about like the asshole, blah blah blah. Like there's a lot of stress going on with the president at that time. The OP responds, but she'd be a lot less stressed if she just dropped the label. It's obvious this is a phase she just hasn't gotten over yet, and I'm tired of
It's not
letting
a
it go
phase,
on.
Mom.
I said, but I like how people say that, and usually a teenage phase like lasts for like maybe a year or two, but this has lasted over. You know,
Got the chicks are eternal.
I'll have to decide whether keeping a relationship with an adult who won't grow up is worth it or not. Think about it this way: have you ever truly heard of any non-binary adults? Yes, I doubt it because typically only kids call themselves that until they grow up and realize they're just like everyone else and don't need a divisive label to explain the fact that they're just themselves. So, and then another thing is like, another comment. Basically, someone points out that like, dude, even your sister who's younger than you and supposedly less mature than you just doesn't care. And
Yeah.
the OP responds with, "My sister is 16, so I don't think her opinion matters that much until her brain is actually developed. And it's clear now my parents are willing to enable her, so they're not relevant."
Why
Yeah, blah, blah,
bother
blah,
adding
blah.
them into the story? Like,
I don't know. This just seems like some shit I would have heard on some stupid fucking podcast.
I like that she added them. These people whose opinions don't matter think this.
Yeah. Are they just posting reposts now? I swear I've seen this one too. Would I be the asshole for telling my daughter to stop pushing for a relationship that's never gonna happen?
Okay, hold on. This one might not be the asshole. It depends on why.
I have 6 kids. Lizzie, 16 female. Haley, 14 female. Mark, 10 male. Jada, 9 female. Alan, 6 male. And Toby, 4 male.
Bro, this story better
Lizzie
include
and...
all of them, because there is no reason to list them all out like that.
Yeah, they start off with 2. Lizzie and Haley are from a previous relationship, while the rest are with my current husband. So the two eldest children are from the previous relationship. Go figure. When Lizzie was born, I never felt a real connection to her the way that most mothers feel with their children. I couldn't explain it, but instead of love or joy, I just felt indifference. My mother told me that she felt the same when I was born, but once I was a toddler, she felt the motherly love for me she was supposed to.
That's
I
such
waited
a
for that, and it never
haunting
happened.
sentence.
What?
Like if you were the child to hear that, your parent didn't
Yeah, I
love
think
you,
it sounds.
care about
I
you.
don't think it's postpartum. I don't know if it's postpartum, but I don't know. I waited for that, and it never happened. My whole life, I haven't felt parental love for her the way I have my other kids. Oh, never mind. So wait, judging on the title, is this gonna be that your eldest daughter is trying to like have a relationship with you, but you don't want it?
Damn, so I thought it was gonna be like a
Oh,
romantic relationship. That's even worse. Like,
Don't get me
stop
wrong, I
trying to
love
get
her. No,
me to
you
love
don't.
you, daughter. I don't love you. Okay, just give it
Wait.
up.
Don't get me wrong, I love her, but not in the deep way a mother usually loves her kids. Ex-husband and I eventually got divorced, and I met my current husband. We expanded our family, and I have never been happier than I have with this man and
That's
my kids.
that's basically like I love my daughter, but more like a roommate, not really like a daughter.
Yeah, right. Lizzie and Haley are split custody with my husband, with them usually going every other week to his house. Unfortunately, Lizzie never liked my new husband. I did everything I could to get them to get along. Why? You yourself said that you don't feel anything there. And we even went to family therapy, but nothing worked. It's more than just a simple "you're not my dad" kind of thing. She full on hates him, which makes me sad. She won't even be in the same room as him without telling me there, which makes him sad too. Lizzie has also defied us more as she's gotten older, and it's stressful. I don't have any problem with Haley, but Lizzie, I feel, is too much for our family. She loves her siblings, of course, but things are tense otherwise. Now for the incident that led to everything falling apart. Mark had gotten suspended from school for getting into a fight with someone else. He said it was in self-defense, and I believed him, but it's still not an excuse to risk getting suspended for it. Husband and I, yelling at him for it, and Lizzie stepped in and got in my face, telling me that I shouldn't talk to her brother that way. I told her to stay out of it because how my husband and I handle parenting is none of her business, but she refused to back down.
I would like to know
My
more about
husband
the
began
kid's fate.
arguing with her, and she told us both to go fuck off, and things got a bit out of hand. My husband stepped back, and I got angry at her for mouthing off at me like that. Things are a bit hazy, but it ended with me calling her dad and telling him to come get her. I told her to pack her necessities and that she can get the rest later, but she needs to go now. She has been living full time at her dad's for a couple of weeks now. Things have definitely cooled off, but this made me change my perspective in some ways. Lizzie has been trying to reconcile. She doesn't have her phone. We never let her have her phone at her dad's. But my ex-husband has been keeping me in the know about it all, and she says she wants to apologize and make things right.
Jesus.
She even wrote a letter to me asking to talk. I honestly don't think I want a relationship with her anymore. After all this, I just don't think it's worth it. Over one argument. I haven't responded, but my ex-husband wants us to try a reconciliation and even offer to pay for family therapy. My husband agrees with me on not letting her back into my life. We'll allow her to see her siblings, but I don't want anything to do with her. Unfortunately, she hasn't gotten the hint and is still pushing for us to reconcile. We've had incidents like this before, where she was sent to her dad's full time for a while so we could cool off, but I think this time might be good, might be for good. The courts aren't involved in our custody, so there's no problem there, but I can't get her to stop and leave me alone. I'm planning to let her know that I don't want a relationship with her anymore and that she should let it go. Would I be the asshole if I did this?
This is going to traumatize that little boy. I just want to throw that out there.
Yeah. Also, I just want to say, this is also a repost. It's a reposting shit now.
Mm.
bro, how often
I
are you
never heard
on
that
that you can recognize reposts?
Huh?
So how often are you on there that you can recognize reposts?
A lot of these stories, some of which are like hella out there to the point where I'm like, this sounds so familiar.
Hmm.
Did you read Zack the Clover story?
I have not read that the Clover story. Hold on.
At some point.
If you read another one, I'm gonna fall asleep because I'm so sleepy. I'm lying in bed.
Alright, we'll tell Zach the Clover story later, but like, it's so good. That one's funny.
Has I just heard the Clover
Sunburn.
story?
Huh?
Huh?
Has I just heard the Clover story?
You'd probably have to ask Amber if she like sent it to him.
Oh. He's in chat.
I think he's in chat. Oh.
So streaming?
Yes, he's still streaming.
Huh?
I
Yeah,
asked
so
if
you're
you're
still
still streaming.
Yeah.
Mm.
Zaitos,
Have you heard the Clover story?
I forgot his wife comes back from the dead.
What's with this game and ghosts?
Bro, I'm telling
The
you,
Clover
that's what
story.
this one includes so much like crazy
Amber
shit
didn't
going
tell him
on.
the Clover story. Hold on, Rita.
So much like crazy.
Oh
Like
my
crazy crafter?
I
Moose?
made curry so good his wife came back from the dead.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try my best to read this how it's typed. It's time. It's that is the food ready. This is gonna be a fun read.
I think you might want to wait till he's made his food. Oh,
Huh?
never mind. He said he's ready.
Okay. Am I the asshole for breaking up with my girlfriend over 4-leaf clovers?
Okay.
Throw away because my ex knows of my main account. Some background, I, female 21, and my now ex-girlfriend, female 22, had been together for 2 years, and last spring we decided to go on a 4-leaf clover hunting date. She didn't find any, but I found 3 of them. Ever since I was young, I've had special luck with finding them. I have a collection of them, actually. I find them without even looking. M, my ex, has always been searching for 4-leaf clovers because ever since she was so young. She's never found one ever. So naturally, I brag about it. It's always been like a little fun, playful thing between us. I'm just luckier than her, I guess. Anyway, to yesterday, the problem. We went on our 4-leaf clover date again. Within the first 10 minutes, she finds her first ever 4-leaf clover. We cheer and I take a picture with it. I'm happy for her, but I'm also upset because I wanted to have been the one who found the first one. It's my thing.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it's dumb. We keep looking for another 10 minutes and I find one. So I hate life a little less. I found another, she cheers for me and we move on, looking at different clover patches. This is where everything goes to actual hell for me. I hear her yell excitedly, and I think she just found another one. I tell her cool and move on. She runs up to me and shoos me a fucking 6-leaf clover. I just stare at her and I grab it out of her hand. What the fuck? How does someone who has never found a 4-leaf clover find a 6-leaf clover? Those odds are literally insane. I look at it closely to make sure she's not either lying just to get at me or that she's not stupid and it's actually just 2 clovers stuck together or something. But no, it's actually a 6-leaf clover. I'm actually so pissed. Why did she get to find a fucking 6-leaf clover? Hello? Who finds a 6-leaf clover?
Dude, raked clover hunting is aggressive sport, dude.
Dude, honestly, I gotta get into the vegetation scene, like shit.
Yeah. The vegans were onto something.
So anyway, I tell her that's insane and I'm taking it. She gets sad and says, nuh-uh, she found it first, it's hers. We start arguing about who deserves the clover. I tell her I do because I'm a veteran clover hunter and deserve this to be in my collection. She goes on about it being sentimental or something. She does that stupid manipulation tactic where she starts fucking crying to make me feel bad. It's bullshit, honestly. I tell her to suck it up. I'm keeping the clover. She huffs and wanders off to the car in tears. Whatever, she was being ridiculous.
Jesus.
Now, Zach, how old do you think these people are?
Bro, they said car, so I'm gonna say like 18, 19.
No, Zaitos,
21, 22.
these are 2 women.
21 and 22. Yeah, two
Jeez.
women too. Dude, lesbians
This
are
is
funny. I wish they
why-
were real.
See, this is why the highest amount of domestic abuse is women with women relationships.
Oh my god.
I take my time and look around some more and find 2 more Clovers. I got bored and decided to leave and to see if she's done pouting. She sat in the fucking back seat with her arms crossed. I tell her to stop being dramatic and get into the front seat.
Stop.
She fucking snaps. She starts screaming, calling me all sorts of nasty names. She said I'm manipulative, controlling, and all kinds of other bullshit. I have never in my entire fucking life been called any of these words. Which I find funny if you're trying to combat the controlling allegation. So I'm not sure where she got it from. I just looked at her while she screamed and hit the back of my seat. She finished screaming like an idiot, and I let a few
Like
minutes
an
of
idiot.
silence go by. She asked me if I was going to say anything. I shrugged at her because it's like what did she want from me? She told me to go fuck myself, and I'd take her home. I shrugged again and pulled out with her in the back seat. She lives a decent drive from the park where we went clover picking, so the car ride was tense and awkward. She would just randomly sniffle and it started to get on my nerves, but I didn't say anything because I didn't want to hear her bitch anymore. About 15 minutes into our ride, I decided I couldn't have this anymore. This isn't the first time this has happened. She is so selfish and never lets me have anything to myself and never listens to my side of the things. She always does some type of crying shit and then says she just wants me to be nice to her, which I am. I don't know. So anyway, we're 15 minutes into a ride and I speak up and tell her I think we need to break up. She lets out a noise like scoffing at me. I didn't like that, so I just decided to give it to her. I told her how I think she should have given me the clover because it was the right thing to do, and she's incredibly selfish for not wanting to give it up and see me happy. She stayed silent until we got to her house. As she was getting out of the car, she told me that I'm the biggest asshole that she's ever encountered, and she can't believe she let herself love me, blah 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 blah. I'm not an asshole. I don't think I am. I told my friend about this, and he thinks we're both assholes. I don't know. I need more opinions. And
I'm
then
not
they
an
sent us
asshole. I'm
link
a
to the-
professional clover hunter.
Yeah, and she sent a picture of the 6-leaf clover, and yeah, it's a 6-leaf clover. It's fucking stupid.
Listen, send me the picture of the sick. Like, take a screenshot of it. I'll put it up on stream.
It's in our DMs. I can just
Is it?
I'll reply to it. Yeah. How long ago did we read this?
I don't know.
Oh, here it is.
There it is. There's the 6-leaf clover. I love the outline, like the drawing.
Yeah, right?
For like 1, 2, 3, 4. Then behind that you got number 5. It's oh
It's
man.
so fucking dumb.
This right here, the end of relationships. Oh, it's so fucking stupid. I'll be honest. Someone steals my 6-leaf clover. Yeah, I might resort to domestic violence. I don't know. It's still crazy. Who deserves the clover? But like, why was that even an argument? She found it. That's so stupid. I love that one so much. What a classic. What a classic. What was the one Blizzard of like the wife was jealous of the husband spending so much time with his female family member, and then at the end you find out the age.
It's like yeah, like she's like 6 or something.
She was like 12 or something. Yeah.
I remember like seeing because the Instagram account like posts the comments as well, and someone's like, yeah. So out of curiosity, how old is this sister? And she's like, she's 6, and then the person immediately replies with, get therapy.
I remember that. That was. I remember we were.
She lists
reading that.
playdates being like a red flag to her.
Yeah, she listed so many
What?
things that it's like, I mean, this is a little bit like kind of a lot for like a brother sister. Like, this could be some Alabama. It's like, oh, she's 6 years old. Like, what the fuck? Just completely put a different spin on the stuff she was writing about. I love those though. I'm definitely gonna send. I'm sending the Clover story to any lesbian I meet. It's a cautionary tale. How did you jack into this? Yeah, okay, I probably did. Alright, who am I fighting in the finals? Oh, I'm fighting Woodman!
Do you think the body still grows in cryosleep
Probably not.
if it's in there long enough?
According to
Probably not.
sci-fi, no.
Mm.
Well, probably not, because
So-
the idea is that like everything in you is frozen, so that's why you're not dying.
So-
and your cells shouldn't do
Say
anything.
you're
They're
in
frozen.
for 3 years. Are you 3 years older, or are you still the same age as when you went in?
That depends on
Probably
how
some age.
you qualify age. Do you qualify it
Mm.
by growth of the body or just how many years you've been alive?
How many years you been alive?
In that case, you would count those 3 years.
Mm.
But if you're basing it based off growth of the body, then you wouldn't.
Hmm. I don't know why I just thought of that.
Similar vein to what you just said. Now, what if you're in some kind of situation where, like, the body is mostly frozen, but your brain is still active? Then how do you determine the age?
Are you still conscious?
Yeah.
Then you would count the years.
Even if you're going by body growth?
I wouldn't be going by body growth.
Hmm.
For me, your birth date, that's what determines your age.
Hmm.
No matter if you're asleep, cryosleep, frozen in carbonite, any of that.
I got it. You're a Aang is 112 years old believer. I am too.
Yes.
Yeah. Listen, I still think Ozai's pretty cool. He did not get beat by a 12-year-old kid. Okay, he got beat by a 112-year-old kid.
To be fair, he got beat by an airbender who he's never been like trained to fight against.
That's
Oh,
fair.
I reach his true potential. Oh my god, that show, he would have been broken.
And also, like, everyone in that universe is lucky that the firebenders are the bad guys. Because airbenders as bad guys is just OP. Zahir
Yeah.
was
Yeah.
glorious. I didn't even watch
Suffocate
all
that
of
one
Korra.
chick.
He was great. Yeah, suffocating that's every, like, before Korra came out, I was like, why doesn't Egg just kill people? He could do it so easily, and then they proved it.
To be honest, it would be like water and the water and air nation would be like the most broken if they were to be villains. Like it's just
So,
once
but
if the
they
waterbenders could
limited-
like learn how to bloodbend.
Yeah, I would say
Oof.
initially before Korra, they limited waterbenders because you could only bloodbend during a full moon. But yeah,
I think Korra was like the you can only do it the full moon because that's when waterbenders are the strongest. But I guess like
no, but then
not Korra,
Amon's
but
just
it-
like, no, I'm just built like that.
so the thing is like really his family was able to do it.
Well, yeah, because he was related to. He was like.
I don't think they said they
grandkid.
related to her.
I
I think
thought
they
he
just
was her
said like
grandkid.
their family was just like good at bloodbending. Period. So
But
maybe there's something they trained.
canonically, I'm gonna say like there were only 2 people in the world that knew how to bloodbend.
Yeah, I'm sure the stories of like. Actually, I don't know.
I was pretty sure
Huh.
he was like the grandkid or some descendant of Hama.
I don't
I want
remember
to say
them
her name was
stating
Hama.
that. I don't remember them stating it, but I have no idea.
Cause remember the whole. No, I'm gonna have to Google it later. I'm gonna have to. Google
Yeah, I
it
have to
later.
rewatch that. I have to rewatch some stuff.
Yeah.
Cause I'm also trying to think, like, did that one chick, did she? Because I know she took Katara out during the full moon to teach her bloodbending, so Katara was able to do it. But I don't know if she herself learned how to bloodbend without the full moon.
Katara or Hama?
Hama.
No, I'm pretty sure she needed the full moon too.
But then how did all those people disappear? Were they just only disappearing during the full moon? Or was it like... Cause I thought that they were
That's a
just
good question.
disappearing, period.
That's a
And
good
they were
question.
there wondering about
We'd
it.
have to rewatch that episode. The
That's why I was gonna like, look at it, but I'm pretty sure Avatar is not on Netflix anymore.
Blizzard.
Let me double check.
You know that's not an issue.
You're not an issue.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, I forgot I can't fucking look at Netflix anymore, so I actually have to use your website.
That's what I'm saying. Where is Sal?
Evan, did you do the new Honkai story?
Not yet. I was
Damn.
originally because I like 2 days ago I asked Burrito if like I should do it. He told me no, he'd like me to stream it while he's at work.
Hmm.
And then today I asked him about it. He was like, no, it's just too.
I
sad
didn't
for
realize
me."
you were
Bro,
holding off.
left
bro.
on a massive cliffhanger.
Oh yeah. And
All
also,
I know is that like
I
the
told
flame
you
reaver
to
pretty
play
much
it, you
kills like
just-
2 people.
I told you you could still play it. I just wasn't gonna watch. I can't open those wounds again.
Yeah, but like see that just annoyed me, so I just didn't do it.
That's fair. But I'm just saying, you still could play it. You can still do it. You didn't need me to watch. I just want to talk to you about it after you're done. The in the moment shit doesn't matter.
Weirdo, since you played it,
Yeah, I
Which
went.
of
I
the
didn't mean to talk
three-
to you.
which of the 3 like boss music is your favorite?
Oh, I like. What do you mean? Hold on. Did it change 3 times? Whatever.
Like so the one that
plays-
the fight with in Belobog, that the
Oh, that's what you mean.
OG, or the Penacony with Robin, or the new
no.
one.
Okay, so like, I'll be honest with you.
I love the newest one, but
I-
I think it's my favorite.
Also, really like the new one. I'll probably put it above Robin's just because Robin's. I don't. It's not like I love the whole entire song. She just has like iconic moments. The new one I just really like. The iconic moment
It's
whenever
so
you do like
good.
Hyacinth special like ability thing.
Yeah.
Like I love that part. I just like hearing the song. Nothing will ever beat Wildfire for me.
Yeah, Wildfire is fucking a close
Except-
second for me.
Well, okay. Nothing will ever beat the combo of Wildfire and Sam's theme, Nevermore. Those I can like, but Nevermore is more of a OST. It's not like actual words, but
Yeah.
just that. That is all I need to hear to get dopamine.
And then it was so good.
But yeah, no,
That's
the
it.
new one is it's really good.
Season 3 episode.
I wanted to ask you.
Wait.
Zach. We're gonna Dev and Blizzard real quick.
Wait, does I just play Honkai? Because it's in the stream, right?
All right. I'll ask you later.
Okay, yeah. I don't want to spoil it. 'Cause it's really good. I'm surprised how much I liked it.
Well, I mean, that kind of answers my question then, because
Hmm.
I mean, so the thing I was gonna say, Blizzard already knows, but Blizzard don't say it. But I thought you'd be, you might be upset. But it was a good story. It was a good story, regardless.
Now I get to farm the new.
Yeah, I've been doing that.
Echo.
Which
Bro,
fuck?
my teams are not built for this shit.
No, fuck that boss, dude. Okay, my links cannot really. I gotta make sure they're all fully like I can't, do the "Let's go again" button because
Yeah.
they're already hurt from the first one. And Leaks is not prepared to get them back up.
I don't think my break team can do this without Hyacinth. We're gonna find out.
I won't lie. I'm so glad I was able to do the new Apocalyptic Shadow with my, two mono quantum teams. Because having Hyacinth in the story, I felt how good it was with Castrus. Like,
Mhm.
I was like,
Yeah.
man,
Okay.
if I had her and had her built, this would be insane.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
Lynx,
well, I did
Lynx has
it.
been
It took me
struggling.
about 4.5 to 5 hours, roughly around that time.
Yeah, like if you take out the time I fell asleep on stream, that's
Mm.
about where I finished.
That's why, like, 2.5 or 3.5, whatever Cherry said. No, ridiculous.
Yeah. And well, mine was a little long because then I did all the book stuff at the end as well.
Hmm.
So I rewatched that episode, but they only disappeared during
That
the whole thing.
fast?
I
You probably just skimmed through it.
It was literally happened in the first they said it in the first 8 minutes.
Oh. So what was
I
it?
just-
And then how many seasons of Walking Dead are there?
I want to say 12.
12? I'm at 9 now.
I want to say 12. I can't check Netflix to confirm anymore because Netflix finally cracked down
Yeah.
on my computer now,
No,
which
sure.
annoyed me. For a
It's,
long time, they
11.
brought up the whole no account sharing, but I was
Yeah.
able to actually get on my computer and watch shit for the longest time, and now finally it's like, ooh,
I'm at 1.9 now. Almost there.
there's Google. Walking Dead. 11
It's
seasons.
11. Yeah.
Yeah.
11?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Hour-long episodes though.
Who do you think
That's
they
like-
are?
Yeah.
20-something episodes per season.
Who do you think they are? The Simpsons? Friends?
Like Supernatural.
Modern Family? Any of Seth MacFarlane shows?
Supernatural has like 16, dude.
Really?
Supernatural is that's long.
What's another show? What do they think they are? Law and
Oh, no,
Order?
15.
SVU?
Supernatural's 15 seasons, and it's so good.
Girl Mine is 15 seasons as well.
Criminal
Those are
Minds?
For
Oh,
now,
that's
well.
18 seasons. I'm dumb. Wait, hold on.
Blue
That's
Bloods? I know that show's been on for a long time.
Ooh, Bloods.
The cop show.
There's so many cop shows.
There are.
bro.
I know. I said that now. Well,
See, when I think cop show now, the first one that comes to my head is The Rookie
I still have. Keep seeing
with
clips of
Nathan
that.
Fillion.
Yeah, that's
I keep
why
seeing clips of
I
her.
only
Yeah.
see Nathan Fillion clips.
He's so great.
Damn, I lost.
Damn. Would you lose?
Bullshit, man. I'm doing the new
Oh,
Echo
about-
War. I can't beat
Uh,
it
Oh,
with my break team.
Zach, it's Echo of War.
Huh?
My casters is available. Just throwing that out there.
I don't have a team for her.
You have Hyacinth.
No, I don't.
Oh, you mentioned Hyacinth. I thought you
Yeah,
said
'cause
that
the
like you
story.
had her.
hey Zach, I don't mean to be
They force you to
insensitive,
use her.
but
Uh-huh.
if you don't have a team for Casterus, you can use my Kafka.
I mean, you
I
still
don't have a team for Kafka.
I know you have
Oh.
a Gallagher, Zach. You're talking about a break team.
I
know
do,
you're
but I have a
Gallagher.
Linksha.
Gallagher's. I mean, that still works. Yeah. I mean, either they're interchangeable, really, for casters.
Yeah, but I still lost.
No, but I'm saying with my casters.
Hmm. Okay,
Have you
so
tried
what
the-
team should I focus around Castrus and Lakesha?
Do you
I know
have
it's later.
a support similar to Triby, or like someone that doesn't
good.
buff attack or just like debuffs the enemy?
Uh,
What harmonies do you have? Is what I should ask. You have Ron
I
May.
have- Yes.
There you go.
Wrong man, Remembrance Trailblazer.
Oh yeah, RMC too. If you haven't built.
No, I have him as Harmony.
Well, yeah.
Don't
but
sound like you had
you
to switch.
said you're doing Echo Wars. Yeah. You,
But I don't have them
so-
built.
Oh,
That's fair.
that's what
That's
I asked. But yeah, Rambe. Then a fourth
And who's
would
the
just
fourth?
be another harmony or a nihility to debuff.
So
Damn, I'm so-
Alicia-
I almost said just put on your cipher.
Oh yeah, I wish.
Couple
So
more days. Zach, couple more days. I don't know how
Ron
many.
May.
What do we got? Like 2 more weeks?
Who's the other one?
Anybody else? Somebody with a high health pool.
Which one?
No. Fushuin and Casters don't work well together. Well, I guess the healing is covered with. That wouldn't be the best, but like, definitely no one would ever die. So you could just bat war of attrition if nothing else. You
What if I
definitely
put on
couldn't fail.
Fugue and just buff the dragon?
Would that buff it much?
I don't know. Increases break effect.
My dragon
hell?
does ignore weakness. If you don't have anyone better, yeah, I guess.
I have no idea who to put on.
What other nihilities do you have? Let's look at nihility.
Pela?
Let me talk to Sil. Sal. Do you have a
I
built
guess it would
Pela?
just be Pela. Yeah, I do.
Okay, then yeah, Pela could work.
Pela, and then just casters.
Does Fugue... That's it, Fugue. Does Fugue only do break effect?
I would need to look at her kit.
Like, is there no other benefit to the team?
Where would I check that?
Was there...
An ability section?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Or skill or talent? Or technique?
All of it. What is she... I don't know what
No,
she does. I
ignore
don't have her.
technique. Ignore the technique. That's your outside combat thing.
Okay, okay, here's her Foxy and Prayer thing.
Maybe I was just trying to see if there's a...
Increases their break effect by 30% and could also reduce toughness even when attacking enemies that don't have the corresponding weakness type. With the effect equivalent to 50% of the original value. Every time an allied target with the Foxy and Prayer attacks, Fugue has a 100% base chance to reduce attacked enemies' defense by 18% for 2 turns.
Okay, then I'm immediately gonna... It's obviously not as big as Pela's, but that plus... Like, the dragon will eventually weakness break, most likely. So,
Uh-huh.
Fugue would probably be fine. But like I said, that's just to maximize damage. It would be impossible for you to fail if you did bring Fu Xuan. Like, Fu Xuan and Lingsha, you literally can't fail.
Mhm.
But it might take a little longer.
So Pela, just keep Pela.
Like, Pela or Fugue, they'd both work. The other thing, you can't run auto.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
So you're gonna have to teach me how to use casters.
That's fine. I just auto casters, especially auto casters is just it lives to have you kill your own team. Granted, you have Lingsha. That might not be as much of a problem. I don't know.
Bro, she already almost one-shot Pela.
You're not streaming, by the way.
I know. I don't. Then don't click in. I'll say hello this time. 'cause it's really loud.
I think he knows who we fight at the end of this version. he just might be able to guess. Oh, I'm trying to pop it out. And then I gotta make sure it's mute. Okay. Yeah, so, but yeah, skill, if it gives you enough, then ult, but yeah. Oh, okay. There you go.
Oh,
Do whatever you want with Thela. Probably just attack the middle thing. I don't know if you need the
with
skill,
skill
point
or
or not.
no?
Um,
I don't know. I need the skill for casters again.
no. Castris doesn't actually use skill points.
Should I focus on the size? Like
No,
you're
focus on
supposed
the
to, or
middle
just
thing. The
push?
others will die. Just so now everybody's pretty full charge skill with Castris, and then because I don't know how good Lingsha's healing is, so I would say laser 3 times, and then pause. I want to see where the health is at. Let me at least put this on stream if I'm. Yeah, okay. So just swipe, hit X. I like to keep the dragon alive for multiple lasers. I don't like to just blow the nuke early. And if the dragon's
Uh-huh.
still alive, no one on your team can die. So like
So just still
Pela's,
hard focus middle.
yeah, you might as well, because like Castris and the dragon can clean up, and nobody else here is really even doing damage really. So Same thing, laser a little bit. Don't use up the red, basically. So one more, you can do 2 more times. One more. Swipe. And your casterist should be able to finish off this thing's health bar, so then the next health bar will start with the nuke. I'm gonna unmute the stream. Honestly, save Payload's ult.
Okay.
Save it for the next thing. Casterist's skill is about to kill this thing.
I want to heal.
The truth.
That's fine.
Everything in this world is bleeding.
Yeah, and that gave that was a great decision. That gave the dragon more health.
That thing just AoE.
Yeah,
It's such a cool stance.
that didn't kill it at all. Well, bit of an overkill, but
I only hit it once.
I thought casters would kill it. No, that's because it was the dragon's last turn.
Oh,
Damn. All right, well, Lingsha's gonna have to heal. You don't need to use a
yeah.
skill point with Ron May. You might want to get Payla's ult out now before she dies.
Do I skill with Rame as well? Or not skill, ult.
Might as well. I don't know what the timers are at, but she's already got it. Might as well.
Life, all will be swept away by the wind.
Enemy data net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Like I said, I don't know how Lingsha works, so I just wanted to get that out before anyone died. That is a lot! Jesus! I should have got Lingsha.
Enjoying your
Actually, I tried to get Lingsha. She just didn't come home.
Please cherish this time.
That should give you your ult.
Wilt here.
Okay, or not. There it is.
embrace a new life.
Yeah.
Return to dust.
As long as the dragon's up, you don't need to worry about anyone's health. Just keep lasering until you get to the red. Stop. Swipe.
Jesus.
Grace and elegance.
Now you'll probably need this. You might want to. I don't know. It's up to you if you want to heal with Lingsha's skill or use Ronbei's here.
Mm,
Because healing with Lingsha would supercharge the dragon again.
Waiting means change.
what does her support do?
Who?
Oh, Rama's.
Weakness break efficiency.
And then I'm pretty sure it also ups your damage.
Her skill?
I'm like, hold on, let me look at it right now. Yeah, all allied
Damage
damage
increase,
increases by 32%.
Oh, yep. Look at the action order again. Oh no, there's nothing going before the dragon. I mean, you can still get like 1 or 2 lasers off and then swipe if you don't heal it.
Yeah.
Existence is unity. Yeah.
You can get 1 laser off and then swipe.
Enemy targets detected.
And if you get the ult off with Lingsha, then you could heal it back up.
Enemy data net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Damn, but you kind of would hopefully kill it before. Hopefully, Castris can kill this thing before the dragon
Cherish
goes.
this time.
Return to dust.
Damn.
Allow me to purge the root of the problem. Time to cleanse the filth.
Tragic. Okay, but that was tankier than it should have been at the same time. What the fuck?
Final phase.
Enjoying yourself.
Alright, well, you can
Oh,
link to ult
shit.
whenever. Once you do that, and it's probably skill with Castris, that'll give her another dragon.
The truth. Everything in this world is bleeding.
Yeah, 1 Castris skill and you got the dragon again.
Every petal and all will be swept away by the wind. Life is not so fragile
As you wish. Embrace a new life.
Darkness with me.
Oh yeah, now you also have Hyacinth's healing.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to use it.
I also like her animation. I love that.
Be of your
Yeah.
body and mind.
God, that song, dude. You can do that. Then swipe.
Some value, I suppose. Existence is unity. Enemy targets detected.
Return to dust.
Alright. It's dead once the dragon goes.
Time to
After this, you should Hyacinth heal, too.
stay away.
Chat. Can you still do the Hyacinth heal before the dragon goes? Perfect.
Yep.
Full dragon.
May justice
666.
protect us.
Damn, really? I don't like this boss either, Zach. I'm gonna say that. Like, it'd probably help if I read what its mechanics are, but it just seems way
Uh-huh.
too tanky.
Enemy data net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack. Be of your body and mind.
Dragon.
Enjoying yourself. Embrace a new life.
Darkness with me.
Why are they letting you still go? Okay.
It was at 0.
I was like, what? Good shit, good shit. Now just do all of that over again.
Bro, that was so much.
Remember,
This is like a
no,
raid
it's a
boss.
long fight regardless. Like even for my team, it's still a long fight. Like I don't. That's what I'm saying. They made this thing unnecessarily tanky.
Might change out Kayla.
I mean, yeah, you can try it with Fugue, see if it's any faster.
I'm just gonna I'm just gonna drop this.
I'll be honest, because you have Linksha, you might be able to put it on auto. I just personally don't trust auto.
Hmm.
Because like main reason I can't do it is because I'm using Lynx, who does not have like a passive healing like the bunny. There's so much domestic terrorism in this game. In this series.
Alright, just give it to the dragon.
Two steps ahead.
I can do that, right?
As long as it doesn't go empty, yeah.
Yeah.
Some odd netting. Mm. Ooh. Isn't that it is terrorism.
Oof. Oh my god. Hmm.
The dim dome. Dim dome.
Let's proc this.
Where is it? Is it this guy? Are they at the stage? Well, many people. Yeah, I bet they did. You're a scary kid. So it wouldn't be in this. Hmm. I assume I'm just supposed to look for the bombs. Okay, never mind. The guy just lets me in. So I will say that you could think about nuking here and then just try to summon the dragon again quickly.
Hmm.
Just because it gets stronger the more times you laser, so the nuke right now would be
Uh-huh.
max damage. Get out of the way. He just fucking pushed him. Also, overhealing charges the dragon too, so yeah.
Hmm. I'm just gonna use it twice though. Oh, didn't matter. That was definitely faster.
With Fugue?
Yeah.
Nice, nice. Wonderful.
Oops.
Why'd he tell me to sleep? I don't think bombs put you to sleep. What the fuck? Looks like this is fine. Oh, I missed that part. That's everyone over here. Just saying. Park area, okay. And we don't even tell them that there was a bomb. Wait, what? I don't really like the mayor. That's funny. Nick, you went in. Wait, bitch. Wait, please. Jurassic style. Wait, what am I doing? Let it finish whenever I want. Oh, there you are. Hey. Hey. Has no operator. Hmm? This is just gonna be a generic Navi, isn't it? Oh, it's an official looking at what? Oh my gosh. Woodman, no. I didn't realize she coded Woodman to be stupid. Alright. Oh, what the fuck? There's not even a warning indicator for these. They're just there. Oh god. What the fuck? Woodman, what the shit? Oh my god. AK. AK. Bang, bang. Jeez. God damn, Woodman. God damn it. God damn it. God damn. Oh. 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 Christ.
Ooh.
Uh, oh.
Gosh, that was fucking hell.
No. Bang, bang. Let me get this. Ooh.
Well, last gift of Odyssey. Let's go.
Oh, go fuck yourself, Woodman. Oh my god.
Yeah, fuck Woodman.
Oh my god.
It's all about Skullman.
Oh my god. Oh, you're a piece of shit.
Well, Skullman and Numberman.
Huh?
It's all about Skullman and Numberman.
Oh. Oh, thank god. This rat bastard. Woodman! That tree, you mean all those 1,000 trees?
Isn't he made out of trees?
Yeah, but he's not supposed to be stabbing me with them. Why would you make Sal sad like that?
It's a weakness breaking apocalyptic shadow? Let's go!
No, she won't.
It's my birthday, Frodo. Weakness break?
Now the guy's back. How did he get through all the trees?
One of these movies just break Timon Kafka.
You damn betrayed me. Oh, you had one conversation with him. Good shit, Woodman. Alright, we have a match to do. I love that that was just a no-name Navi. $1,500. She's leading 1,500 people? Damn, Sal. Wow. Was born to live with his Navi. Damn, so does everybody just know Lan's whole life story now? She also made it to the finals. Like, that should be some clout for her organization. She's gonna lose in the finals, but still. I do wish they would have brought Miyu back with Skullman.
Yeah. She's great.
I don't really want to waste it. Oh my god, I forgot he has these fucking logs. Ooh. I'll wait till he gets to the middle. Perfect. Ah. Good enough. Ooh. Damn. Oh, I tried to pull it up. Fuck. Go fuck yourself, Woodman. Ah, there we go. Got Woodman's. Yeah, free lunch. Okay. Yeah. That's right, he's in 6th grade in this game.
You got older?
Huh?
You got older?
The whole series, all 6 games, takes place throughout 2 Japanese school years.
Oh.
6 games.
That's a lot of events.
I think this 4th game is only like 2 or 3 weeks long.
Mm.
I think the 2nd game also was only like a month long, canonically.
Mm.
I'm the champion. Ooh, hold up. Gotta tap out. Yeah, give me my trophy. Woohoo! Oh Lord. Huh? The battle machine. I wonder if they really could have destroyed the castle. Or if that was just a bluff. Wait, what was that about normal type chips? Oh, so it's like Gaia Blade. Okay. Hmm. Hmm. I kind of hate Top Man. Whoops. Uh, oh, okay. Um, still would like some. Can I put in 2 of them? Okay, I'm not. Oh, wait. Yeah, wait. What about? Yeah, that'll be nice. Alright. Do this last fight. Laserman. I like how he says they're not evil and then confirms that they actually are evil. The bloodthirst. What the fuck? Oh, right, yeah, it wouldn't be Guts, man, would it? Oh. That's wild. That's... Huh. I wonder if it's just whoever is your first soul. Look at this looking at me and then just jumps into him. Oh, well. Well, I kind of know how Aquaman fights, so that's a good chunk of health down. Well, that was a quick fight. I... What? Oh! I wasn't expecting the... Oh my god, you can see the water spilling out of him.
that's, that's sad. They got mugged.
His whole head is a fishbowl. I feel like he's dying with water spilling out of him. Hmm. Yes, yes, yes. You're good, not evil. Blah, blah, blah. One week has passed. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure this whole game is like 3 weeks.
Mm.
And clearly school's out. Like no mention of school this whole damn game. Oh yeah, because I think in the 5th game they like cancel school. I think. So crazy, you can only shoot once. So why not just build a better gun? Why would they build a gun that can't hold the power that needs to go through the gun? Ooh, that never works out. He said it. He said the name of the game. One team. Then why? A room full of scientists, and no one decided, let's just build something that can actually support all this power. Oh no. Tragic. Who would do such a thing? You gotta love Land's dad for not losing his cool. I love that no one questioned him at that time. Mega Man. The Blue Moon Tournament. Oh my god. One week from now, during the school holidays. Also, maybe school is still going on. They're just not incorporating it into the game.
Mm.
So I guess this is like the end of his school year. And he's about to be a 6th grader. Why did they even... Canonically, in the games anyway, I have a free pass for the airport. Because I stopped the terrorist attack. So I shouldn't even need to have a ticket. I should just be able to fly there. Whenever I want. Did they revoke my free pass after the second game? Did I cap out on frequent flyer miles too fast? That sucks, they didn't let me grab that data. Of course she gave her permission. Went to like so many different countries in the second game. No, wait, I only went to one. Still, same one. But that is a good stopping point. Let's say goodbye to Mom. Let's hope I don't get robbed this time.